participating in the school's pro day. Jones asked Darnold if he'd throw for them. So after he met with the Browns on Wednesday, Darnold caught an early flight Thursday morning, then threw for his former teammates later that day. Let's see, showing leadership, good teammate. Yeah, I think those are good qualities for a franchise quarterback.
Franchise quarterback, yep, like the one we just had on our show.
Yeah, look at you. And although Sam Darnold did not say happy birthday, but I'm sure if I got him on the phone, he would say happy birthday to you.
You work on that, Will Silva. Maybe he'll sing it in Polish. Nobody beats you. You're the best. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Back here in studio, we've got to talk more about the draft, guys. We've lots of picks going on. And listen, it's not all about my birthday.
It is about your birthday.
Okay,
but that got me thinking about birthdays, though, because when I was young, I got this He-Man. It was the castle of Grayskull, Skeletor. You remember that? It was no.
All right, if you've been watching our show this week, what does that mean? What does that buzzer mean?
Skeletor was scary.
Yeah, Skeletor was. If you've been watching our show this week, you know the deal. At any point in the show, I have the power with this buzzer to stop the show, interrupt the show, and put you guys on the clock. What does that mean? Bro, you're on the clock. It means I could set up a scenario, and I'll put the clock up. I'll tell you who's been drafted, and you guys are coach and GM, and you have to make the pick for the team. Today's team, the Cleveland Browns, but not their first overall pick. Their fourth overall pick. Nate, you will be Browns general manager John Dorsey.
I'm JD.
Kay, you are Hugh Jackson. And let's see what the Browns already did in the draft. With the first overall pick about an hour ago, the Browns took Sam Darnold. So the Browns have their quarterback of the future in Sam Darnold. The Giants then went quarterback with Josh Allen. The Jets then went quarterback with Baker Mayfield, meaning every single skill position player is still on the board in this draft. Let's see the available top list. Oh, baby. Saquon, Bradley Chubb, Quentin Nelson, Minka, Derwin, all of these guys are available. We're going to put 3 minutes on the clock. You guys need to make a pick, have a conversation. Dorsey, Jackson, go.
I'm proud of you for not taking Saquon number one.
I wanted
taking
to.
Darnold. I know you did,
He's
but
still on the board.
You did the right thing, and he's still on the board. Run of quarterbacks, best available player. Who are you thinking?
Well, listen, Joe Thomas retired. We got this young quarterback. We also got Tyrod. We're going to need to protect him. I mean, our left tackle. We're going to have some players from within the system. They gave up 50 sacks last year. We gave up 50 sacks last year on that football field. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, boy.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. Hello?
Cleveland, hello. It's me, Steve Keim, the GM of the Arizona Cardinals. I want that fourth pick, and I'm willing to part with David Johnson. I'm willing to give you David Johnson, our running back. He's healthy, I promise. It's just in the final year of his contract. Not sure we can pay him. So David Johnson, and I'll throw in our second-round pick, the 47th. I want that fourth overall pick. Let me know.
So David Johnson.
And a what?
And the 47th pick in this draft.
For the fourth, that's...
For the fourth
Why'd you let him get off the phone?
Well, I had to talk to you about it. So listen, we got David Johnson in the 47th overall pick for our fourth. We give that to Arizona. We get a star running back. That's a compliment already with Carlos Hyde.
The best running back in the game.
Yeah, but he's banged up last year, too.
He can do it all. Was it a wrist injury?
And a second-round pick again.
Yeah, and a second-round pick, but he's also banged up.
Final year of his contract. You have to pay him, and you have to pay Jarvis Landry, too, now.
Maybe he balls out, and we got to negotiate to keep him.
You know Saquon's a difference maker.
He's young, he's cheap. And he could be the future.
You still get a pick. That number 47 is perfect.
David Johnson's a beast. I mean, your guy can give us over 2,000 total yards.
I think we take the deal.
You think we take the deal?
I do think we take the deal.
We can also just keep the man, I got that hotline bling. Shout out to Drake.
Cleveland, what's going on? It's Seattle. It's me, John Schneider, the general manager of the Seahawks. John Dorsey, we worked together for many years with the Packers. Now we got to make a deal. I'm willing to give you Earl Thomas, one of the cornerstones of our franchise, and our 18th overall pick, our first rounder for that fourth overall pick. Let's make a deal. Would love to do it. Let me know, guys.
Okay, peace.
What was the deal? So
we got Earl Thomas.
Seattle, huh?
Yeah, Seattle called. He's giving us Earl Thomas, the Pro Bowl, All-Pro safety, and also an 18th overall pick. Do you understand what's going on here? This is almost even more amazing. You got these calls coming out of the NFC West. Listen,
I want David Johnson more.
Listen, we're going to have to anchor that back in and bring some vets, somebody with some Super Bowl.
You're going to have to pay Earl Thomas.
Yeah, you're going to have to pay Earl Thomas, and you said it, vet.
Hey, but all of a sudden, though, we're in it to win right now. You get Earl Thomas, an 18 pick overall. We can get We can get another running back if we want to. Maybe we get guys. We can do whatever we want.
Dorsey, are you forgetting how much you were in love with Mr. Saquon Barkley?
I get that.
You don't want to just take him and ride it out?
This is a 2-for-1 deal. And Earl Thomas, listen, we don't have enough guys in that locker room that have that ring. We need some guys that can sit in that locker room and look around and say, you know what, this is how it's done, guys.
Wow. You do you. Oh, our time is up. Get David Johnson.
Ooh, second overall pick. Are you taking a trade or are you taking a pick?
Is it because you're jealous he can maintain a plant-based diet and you can't?
Listen, this is tough. Both of those guys, they're at the tail end of their contracts. We still might have to pay Jarvis. I don't know if we're going to pay Earl Thomas. I don't even know if we're going to pay David Johnson. I'm going to hold on to my pick.
You're keeping the 2 pick.
I'm going to get Saquon Barkley.
Wow.
Listen, we're going to start young, and we're going to sign him to a long term, and we're going to keep him on that long-term deal. We see these teams, the successful teams that have these young guys, and they're building around that.
Yeah,
I'm looking at
you
what
drafted one of them, and Kareem Hunt in the 3rd round out of Toledo last year. You perennially have never drafted a running back early.
But I see what they're doing in Los Angeles with the Rams. They got Todd Gurley sitting on that rookie deal. They got that quarterback sitting on that rookie deal. And you see what they did this offseason? A couple years from now, we could have the best team with these guys still at a very cheap price. Even though those deals were sweet, I don't want these older guys that are going to want a lot of money next year. I'm going to stick with Saquon
Darnold and Barkley.
And I'm
nice haul.
And I'm going to build a special team around this new talent.
Darnold and Barkley would be their best case scenario, right?
Yeah.
Unless they want to get Chubb or Nelson or Fitzpatrick. Like, there's a lot of good players in this draft. If they sit pretty at 1 and 4, they're going to get 2 franchise cornerstones no matter what.
Those deals are...
But David Johnson's pretty good, man.
I can't explain how stressful it is to do this like fantasy drafting on the clock. Where we don't know what the scenario is going to be. We don't know.
My heart's racing right now.
Runs the segment. He figures it all out. I can't imagine actually being them and like chugging Red Bull and figuring it out.
Those
all
phones
night long.
ring.
It's crazy to me.
Those phones ring. Sometimes the best moves are the ones you don't make.
All right, the great stuff there. He cooked.
Okay.
Scary button. All right, he cooked things. No, it doesn't work when I hit it. He cooked things up in big-time games for New England. Like, I don't know, like the AFC Championship maybe. But now he's the talk of the town in L.A. We will hear from Brandon Cooks after this. Also, the Tournament of Champions, unless these two goof troops have something else, man. I don't even know what I'm bumping anymore. This
Nate, you like my sermon?
football.
Yeah, you said
The best moves are the ones you don't.
I like something out of the map.